Hi friends, welcome to class. I'm Mrs. H. Today we're going to talk about how to identify feelings. First, what are feelings? According to the online dictionary, feelings are an emotion or emotional perception or attitude. In other words, feelings are emotions, and emotions are what we feel inside of us when we experience something good or not so good. Sometimes we have feelings that make us feel good. Other times we might have feelings that make us feel bad. It all really depends on the situation. Can you identify positive feelings? Like happy, proud, or excited? Turn to your partner and tell them about a time when you felt one of these positive feelings. Good. Class, what kinds of things might make you feel happy, proud, or excited? I'm going to read some statements, and I want you to use your fingers to tell me if you think each statement would make you either happy, proud, or sad. Hold up one finger for happy, 2 fingers for proud, and 3 for excited. I kicked the winning goal for my soccer team. Yep, I think that one's going to make us feel proud. My grandpa called to tell me happy birthday. That's going to make us happy. I found out we're going on a fun field trip with my class. That's right, that sounds really exciting, doesn't it? My parents got me the new video game I've been wanting. Again, pretty exciting. My friend said he likes my new shirt. Yeah, that makes me feel good, so I'm going to say happy. And last, my teacher told me I did a great job on my work. That's going to make me feel really proud. Good job, everyone. Now, you might notice that those statements might fit more than one category. So, like, I kicked the winning soccer goal for my team. That might fit under excited too. But because you did it yourself, that's going to also give you the feeling of pride. And so, for that reason, we chose proud. Can you identify negative feelings? Feelings like sad, embarrassed, or angry. What kinds of things might make you feel angry, sad, or embarrassed? Just like last time, I'm going to read some statements, and I would like for you to hold up one finger if you think the statement means angry, 2 for sad, and 3 for embarrassed. My friend doesn't want to play with me. Is that going to make you feel angry, sad, or embarrassed? Yeah, I think that's going to make us feel sad, right? I didn't make it to the bathroom and I had an accident. Yeah, you're right. That's probably going to be pretty embarrassing, but sometimes that does happen. They cut in line. Yeah, sometimes that makes us really angry when our friends don't follow the rules, right? And they cut in line. Someone noticed my clothes were dirty. That's probably going to make us feel pretty embarrassed. Our family pet passed away. Yeah, you're right. That's going to make all of us feel pretty sad. She knocked over my blocks. Right, that's going to make us pretty angry. Now, just like last time, sometimes these feelings are just going to fit in one category. Sometimes they might fit in more than one. But for the most part, this is pretty true. So, what kinds of things can we do to help ourselves and our friends feel good or positive? Give me a thumbs up if you think that you do these things. Always do my personal best. Oh, good job. I'm glad to see some thumbs. Say nice things to myself and to others. Yeah, I think all of you guys are pretty good at that. Good job. Be helpful to others. Yes, many of you are very good helpers. Great job, you guys. I really appreciate your active listening and participation. That makes me feel really good. Thank you. Okay, friends, I want to share with you one of my favorite stories. Then we'll have a class discussion. The story is How Full Is Your Bucket? And it's about a little boy and his sister and classmates who learn about how to make each other feel good. Let's watch.
How Full Is Your Bucket? For Kids. Written by Tom Rath and Mary Reckmeyer. Illustrated by Mari J. Manning. Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. "I want to build with you," she said. Felix scowled. "Go away! You're too little." "I'm big!" "Ugh! Stay back! You'll knock it over!" "I can be very careful. Go play with your baby toys, Anna." "Felix." Thwack! "Grandpa!" Grandpa shook his head. "Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket?" Invisible bucket? Huh. Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandfather was joking. But the next morning when Felix woke up, there it was. A small gray bucket floating above his head. When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. "I've got a meeting this morning, and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still!" Felix slipped, and choco wheat scattered across the floor. "Felix!" yelled his mom. "You should have used the stool to reach that!" Felix could feel his bucket tip, and big, invisible drips spilled out. Drip, drip. "Ha ha!" Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Drip. "Get the broom and clean that up before you miss the bus," scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the Choco Wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Drip. Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. Ha! My baby brother has one just like it. Drip.
Felix doesn't know what he's talking about.
Drip. Watch out, shrimp! Drip. It was still morning, and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Mrs. Bumblenickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. Oh, he could hardly bear to look. Felix, you wrote a wonderful story! Would you please share it with the class? Felix grinned and felt a big drop land right in his bucket. Drop? The Gigantosaurus Who Wanted a Pet, by me, Felix. The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. When Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped, even Emily, who sat next to him and didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket.
Drop.
Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. Drop. Team captains today are Veronica and Felix. Drop. Nice cow. It's a dog. Well, nice colors there, Felix. Cool laser ant backpack, Felix. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else had a bucket too. Hey, here's your baseball catch! Thanks, dude. Hi, I'm Felix. First day? Yes, I'm Amir. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. When Felix burst in the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa! I do have a bucket, and I understand how it works!" Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog!" he almost scolded. But then he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Your doll will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix her." Until then, do you want to help me build the tallest building in the world with my blocks? And so they did.